Hey, this is Ben from Trafera. We use our work devices now more than ever. Check out this Lenovo device option. Remember to contact your sales rep for more information and pricing.
Hey guys, this is Adrian again, and now I'm going to go into our ThinkPad 11e Yoga 6th generation device. And one thing that you'll notice immediately with this device is how you'll actually have the ThinkPad brand here. So with the ThinkPad brand, we're going to start moving closer to that enterprise grade machine. So you're going to move away from that Chrome device and you're just going to go strictly Windows with our 11e Yoga device here. And with this device, you're going to notice that you do have the same Gorilla Glass feature as the 500e Chrome. And you also see that there's a little bit slimmer bezel on this device. So like I said, you're going to start moving towards the enterprise grade machines. So you're going to have a little bit more quality with these devices. And again, you're only going to have the Windows side of things here. And with this being a ThinkPad branded machine, we still do have the mil-spec test as well as the EDU spec test. So you're still going to have the durability test that we put the machine through. You're going to have the reinforced LCD glass that I mentioned before, the short circuit protection, the hinge protection. Obviously, with this being the 11e Yoga device, similar to the 500e and 300e Chromebooks, we want to make sure that we do have that sturdiness and that durability with that hinge. So it is hinge tested as well, and drop protected, of course. That drop protection, similar to the other EDU devices. We do want to make sure it's a durable device and it's able to withstand all of those nicks and dings that it's going to go through in your traditional classroom space or now your work from home space, depending on where the student is with the device. And as you saw, I was kind of banging the device around a little bit. So we're still going to have the rubber bumpers around the device as well. So you're going to have that same functionality as the Chromebooks do. So as you can see, it's a little bit harder to see on this device because it's a little bit smaller, but you still do have that rubber bumper going around the device. You're still going to be impact protected. So again, that's where that rubber bumper comes in, and you're going to have the anchored keys as well as the water resistant keyboard. So you're still going to have the same feature here. As you can see, I can't pull these keys off either, even with it moving up towards the ThinkPad brand or moving away from the Chrome device. It still has that anchored key functionality there. So you're still going to have, the students are still going to have a hard time trying to pry these keys off of the machine, regardless if they're with the Chromebooks or if they're with the 11e series. Another pretty cool feature of this device is something that's completely different from all of our ThinkPads or all of our Chromebooks on this device. So on the back, you're actually going to have the ability to customize the back side of the device. So right here, it's just a traditional grayscale or black back on this one. But you will have the option to color code or color coordinate the back of this 11e device. So we'll have the option to give your students a more customized feel. You know, if they like the color red or the color yellow, they'll be able to put that on the device, or you'll be able to put that on the device for them so they can actually self-identify with that device whenever they come into the classroom. So just a more customization feel there for them, and just really gives them a better sense of, you know, loving the device that they're using. And you also notice with this device, so we do have, with it being the Yoga device, we do have the option to have the world-facing camera that was on the 500e as well. And you can see it pictured in the bezel here. So it's going to be the same location that was on the 500e Chromebook, and it's going to have that same functionality. So you're also going to be able, or the student will be able to, while the teacher is presenting, turn the camera around, and if they can't take notes at a time, or if they don't have enough time to, the teacher's kind of flowing through the presentation, they have the ability to take pictures of the presentation and really just save those for later and reference those back for like later on that night or whenever they need to go back and check into those notes that were discussed. So as far as the specs go for the device, you're going to have up to 8 gigabytes of RAM, and you can equip it with up to 256 gigabytes of storage. And on the processor side of things, like I said, this is going to be a strictly Intel device. So you're going to have up to a i5 8th generation processor, and you also have the option to go with a 8th generation M3 processor there. So you're going to have both of those options there. And like I said, we're moving away from that Chrome device. So you're going to be just strictly Intel and Windows on this side. And you'll also notice that this device, similar to the 500e, does have the garage pin option here. And at the bottom of the device, you can see where that can actually be housed. And this is a little bit bigger than the pin that comes with the 500e device. And it's, I mean, it comes in and out really easy. And again, this is going to be also your pencil touch as well as the AES pen. So if you don't want the pen option, you know, you can just order it with without the pen, and you'll still have that pencil touch capabilities there as well. For the ports of the device, you're going to see pretty similar ports as what's been on everything that's been shown already. So for the charging port, you're going to have the USB-C charging port. With it being a Windows device, you're going to have the HDMI port there. And you're also going to see the USB 3.0 ports on there as well. And there's going to be 2 of those there. And one thing that I want you guys to keep in mind with this device, since we're moving towards that enterprise model, you're going to have the option to create what we call CTOs. So you're going to have the option to build this machine exactly the way you want to. We also have the option for pre-configured models, which would be some of the things that you've seen in the, like how the Chromebooks they're already built for you guys. But if you want something that you can build from the ground up and really customize to fit your needs, this is where that's going to come into play in the EDU space. And other than that, I think that's all I have for you guys today. But again, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your Lenovo rep. Thank you.